No more solo work. Chris is back. Welcome to week 9 of the weekly NFL podcast, Chopping Birds. I totally said that backwards once again. Sue me. I am one of your co-hosts, Pork Chop with...
Your other co-host. Co-host.
Co-host.
It's been a week. Chris. Big Bird.
Big Bird. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we both fucked up, so we'll call it a draw. So, Chris is back. Guess who's back? Back again?
I'm kind of back.
Yeah. So... I did a solo gig last week, the Halloween episode pretty much. This is the election week, because it's now the third day, but we're not going to get into that. And so... Huh?
I think we should get into it.
You think we should get into it?
Maybe later.
Okay, perhaps later. You know, maybe I can get into you later. I don't know. Anyway, so...
Oh. Wait.
Bait.
I have COVID. You may not want to do that.
Okay, I've already had it. What's the worst that could happen? But anyway, so Chris, we're just gonna do a light episode. We're just gonna talk about a couple of topics, and then we're gonna do the picks, and then we're gonna skedaddle because we got shite to do, and I bet Chris has got to get back to his naps and his not tasting shit. So
that's true.
Anyway, so Chris, you pick one topic and we'll talk about it for a bit. I'll pick one topic and then we'll do the picks. So
well, sorry, I haven't thought of a topic. I was not prepared for this meeting.
Neither was I. You think I prepped for this? Please.
Let's see. What do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about? I say we do like projected division winners next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week when you're a free man. So. That's true. He'll be free on Sunday, guys. So his first day of freedom, he'll probably spend it still in his apartment watching football.
Yes. I'll be free on the 8th, and I will not leave on the 8th.
No, you will not leave on the 8th. So we'll talk about that next week. Anything else you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about freaking I guess Andy Dalton being on the COVID list. The guy, 1 week has a concussion, and the next week he's put on the COVID list. So we're gonna have to start our fourth quarterback now for the season.
Is it gonna be Gilbert or is it gonna be Rush?
I heard it's Gilbert. They earlier in the week they said they were gonna do some reps. Obviously, they each were gonna get reps, and whoever looked the best, that's who they were gonna go with. Because
Ben DiNucci.
Yeah, DiNucci was doing his best Patrick Mahomes and Uncle Rico hybrid with the sidearms. So the Cowboys were like, nope, we're good. We don't need you.
Y'all are hard garbage.
Yeah, we really haven't scored any touchdowns in the past couple weeks, and it's really been pissing me off. So Garrett Gilbert has, obviously you know him. He was your quarterback for the national championship against Bama that year.
Yeah.
And
we don't need to talk about that.
Actually got himself a ring.
With the Patriots.
With the Patriots as like the clipboard holder, he's like taking tickets, and he got himself a Super Bowl ring. So he's gonna be our fourth quarterback.
Yeah, he was the best AAF quarterback.
He actually was. He was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, he they were like I think he played for Orlando, and they were like 7-1. He had pretty good stats.
Yeah, I think they technically gave them the championship. They were just like, yeah, our season's, it folded, but you know what? Here you go. We're just going to give you the championship. Y'all were the best team.
Let's look at Garrett Gilbert AAF stats.
AAF.
Gilbert,
I think it only lasted 6 weeks or 7 weeks or something like that. So.
It looks like the Apollos were 5-0.
Oh, they were undefeated. Okay, so it only lasted 5 weeks. So.
They're not having a stats place.
Because the league didn't exist. It's just fairy dust. It doesn't exist.
Wait, here we go.
Okay.
Statistics.
What were his statistics?
Professional. There we go. For the Apollos, let's see. Here we go. So they had 8 games.
Yeah.
He had 2,000 yards.
Good.
Passer rating of 99. 13 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
13-3? I'll take those. I mean, they'll probably translate to 3 touchdowns and 1 interception in the game, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe 2-to-1 ratio. I hope so. But anyway,
And then he was placed on Cleveland's practice squad, where y'all stole.
yeah, we stole him off the practice squad. We're like, hey, this kid's got some experience. He's got himself. I don't know, man. Do you think he does that if he's not married? He goes up to bars like, hey, I got a championship ring with the Patriots.
Probably, because he's only in his total NFL career, he has played. He's never started a game.
No.
He's played in 6 games. He has attempted 2 passes, attempted 3 passes and completed 2 of them.
I was like, oh my God, Garrett Gilbert's Jesus Christ. He's attempted 2 passes and completed 3.
And then, yeah, his career passer rating is 109.
Yeah, well, hey, that's good for 3 passes and no interceptions. So that's good. Obviously they're going to go off the AAF stats, which is totally fine with me. So, Ben DiNucci, have a seat, young man. Garrett Gilbert, I think he's wearing the number 3 for the Dallas Cowboys. That means Cooper Rush doesn't get his number 7 back. I don't know what number he has, but DiNucci took his number 7. And who knows, maybe it'll be 7 quarterbacks before we go back to DiNucci. I don't know. So, we'll sign, Kaepernick, and Favre will come out of retirement, and we'll, whatever. And
bring in Romo.
You know what? I actually wouldn't mind having Tony Romo, but with that offensive line, I don't trust it. That offensive line, if we had a decent offensive line, I would say, yeah, definitely bring in Tony Romo, especially if the only problem was that we just had injuries at quarterback and not, undrafted free agents protecting the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. Then I would definitely be like, yeah, Romo, we can give him a shot, Maybe he can come for, the rest of the season. Who knows? But anyway, that's not for me to determine. So, that being said, anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing. I guess I'm trying to think if I could give my trick or treat a week late.
Yeah, there you go. Give yours. Let's go for it.
Okay. Let's think here. My biggest treat is the Houston Texans being awful.
Trick or treat?
Oh, biggest treat.
Oh yeah, for you. That's a treat for you.
Oh, it's wonderful because they're ass.
Like they pay their quarterback before the season even starts, and they're just like, why the hell do we pay our quarterback before the season started?
And then my biggest trick. My biggest treat is just the state of Texas pro football. The Texans and the Cowboys combined are just a wonderful thing.
You go fuck yourself, Chris. I'm hanging up this call. Thank you so much for coming by this week. I'm just kidding. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
I'm only halfway in agreeing with you on that. So.
Hey, that's not bad. I guess the biggest trick. It would probably be the Bears.
Yeah, I was about to say. They're just they're suspect. They're.
I look at because obviously that's who the Titans play this week is the Bears, and I was looking at all their stats, and they're just deceivingly. They're okay. They don't look like they're 5-3 or 5-2, whatever they are.
Yeah, no, they don't at all. That's why I said last week I was like, these guys have got to be the worst 5-2 team I think I've ever seen, and it drives me crazy. I mean, especially in that division when you have a good team like Green Bay and Minnesota, who's supposed to be a good team, but they beat Green Bay last week. That was remarkable.
That made no sense at all.
No, dude, I saw the score the entire game. I was just like, what the hell is going on? So, yeah, okay, thanks for doing that. You want to get into these picks?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Chris, I missed you last week. One, because I missed your beautiful face. Oh. Your big frame, and I also missed asking you who you got.
Well, that's fine. You know what I should have sent in last week, and I realized this after I sent you the picks. I didn't include a shit bag titty fucking or a
shit show of the week.
Shit show of the week. Shit bag titty fuck is not my slogan. Do not sue me.
Yeah. Bob Minner.
Shit show of the week.
Yeah,
I did not send that in. Who would it have been last week? It would have probably been. Let's see.
Our game?
It probably would have been.
Yeah, Cowboys and Eagles, yeah, because that.
Yeah, that's what it would have been.
That record alone, man, was an indicator that probably could have been the shit show.
Do you want to win the division at this point? Because if you win the division, you can't have a top 10 pick.
Yeah, no, we win the division, we go down to like 29th, I think, and then if we.
Well, I think because you'll obviously lose your first game in the playoffs, so I think you'll start like 20th.
Okay, 20th. That's fine with me. But if we continue down the streak that we're on, the road that we're on, we're supposed to get a top 5 pick right now. I think we're number 5 right now.
Yes.
So.
What do y'all pick? Do y'all pick a lineman?
Probably an offensive lineman, or maybe they do this every fucking year. Maybe a secondary player, like go get hopefully not another Morris Claiborne or somebody like that. But yeah, one of those two is probably what's going to be. Go get the next Frederick, you know, R.I.P. his NFL career. But I mean, oh God, I miss Frederick. You know, it took a little bit of me to be like, hey, you thinking about coming back? We could use you for a little. No, I understand. See ya.
Oh, you're Cowboys.
Okay, have you found a shit show this week?
I did. There's a nominee and a winner.
And it's an honor to be nominated.
It's an honor to be nominated. Alright, so I'm ready to go. Let's start with tonight, which is about 40 minutes from now.
Yeah, this will be late. Sorry, guys.
We have the Packers and the Niners.
Oh, you gotta go with the Packers, especially since the Niners they only lost Kittle, but they've also lost Garoppolo for probably the rest of the season. It seems.
I was like, people think Garoppolo's done in San Francisco as it is.
Well, I mean, he kind of needs to be done. The guy, you know, just ever since he got to California, all he did was just like another suspect team got his team to the Super Bowl, and all he does is fuck porn stars. And that's all he's done since he's got to California. So
you know, there are worse lives than have.
I mean, I wish I could get paid millions of dollars to suck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they go quarterback in their first pick. Maybe they can trade up to get Lawrence, or I don't know. We'll just see where the.
I really hope Lawrence does not end up in the Jets.
Oh, he's going. You know he's going to go to the Jets.
I would if the Jets were the number 1 pick and Case was still there, I would not go into the draft.
Oh yeah. There's been talks about that, about like if Lawrence knows the trajectory of who's going to get the first pick, if he's like, you know what, I think I'm going to go back to Clemson next year.
There you go. Or just pull an Eli.
Oh yeah, ask for a trade immediately after you get picked.
I was like, we're ain't gonna sign with Dell.
So whoever number 2 is at this point.
It could be the Texans or the Jags.
Or the Giants.
Or the Giants. The Giants are ass.
Yeah, so I mean it could be. I don't know. We'll just see where that goes. All right, what you got the next game?
Next one. Speaking of the Titans, we got the Bears at the Titans.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Titans to beat the Bears, even though the Titans didn't really impress me last week. But I'm gonna go with your Titans.
Well, you know, we have help coming with the Titans. We had a busy week this week. We let go of Vic Beasley.
Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of funny.
Cut his ass because he ain't done shit.
What, like 5 tackles or something like that?
5 tackles. Like I think it's like 3 or 4 tackles, a forced fumble, and no sacks.
Yeah, and y'all brought him in to eat them sacks. So
yeah, him and Clowney combined have no sacks.
Ooh.
Like Clowney is obviously not going to return next year.
No, they're just gonna be like, y'all both can kick rocks. Y'all can go start it, like y'all can open a donut shop or something.
You know, that game against Cincy, it was weird. I mean, we were going down to take the lead because they got a field goal their first drive. We went down all the way like to 4, and Tannehill threw a pick, and then we drove down. We stopped them again, or they got like another field goal, and we drove down again, and we missed a field goal, and then it's just like so many, and then like special teams just fucked up like every which way. Defense was shit.
Yes.
I mean, Henry had 18 carries for 112 yards, so he did his job.
Yeah, that's pretty much it apparently.
Nobody else.
But I mean, I guess you guys. I mean, like I would be if it were the Cowboys that played them. Losing to Joe Burrow, I think that's a damn good quarterback to lose to. In all honesty.
I mean, they have like each of their losses this year were by like 6 or less points from minus Baltimore. They got killed by Baltimore.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
they just got a couple more pieces to go, and I think they've got it figured out. Ben Roethlisberger can't play forever, so maybe they can probably, jump, Lamar Jackson and Baker, and maybe they can be contenders in the next year or two.
maybe.
So,
But
I don't know.
like I said, but we ended up, and our worst defensive player is 35-year-old Jonathan Joseph. He's a cornerback, and he is slow as hell, and he looks like an old man, and he gets beat he's like the worst rated corner this year. So we have him as we're missing our top. Let's see, we're missing our second and third. No, we're missing our first and third corner at the moment.
Oh shit!
Pretty much all year. So we've had Malcolm Butler, who is a good corner, not great.
Yeah.
And then we've had Jonathan Joseph as our corners. But now, reinforcements are coming back. Our number one corner, Adoree Jackson, he's finally been activated off the IR, so he'll be playing this week.
Oh, that's good.
Then we traded for Desmond King from the Chargers.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, thanks for looking up.
And he's been rated as he'll be our slot corner. And he's been rated PFF has him as the highest rated slot corner over the past 3 seasons.
Oh, there you go. So
we finally got some hope on the defense. I'm very happy.
Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on the way. So
There you go.
I picked the Titans as well. Fuck the Bears.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck those guys.
All right, now we have toss-up. Broncos at Falcons.
Well, that's a really good game. That's a game that, at the beginning of the season have been like, this one, they're kind of like right in the same lane that they need to be with each other. I think I'm gonna take the Broncos.
I am also gonna take the Broncos because I don't trust Atlanta.
Oh no.
I don't trust Atlanta with anything.
Even though I did hear somebody say this week that we need to apologize to the Atlanta Falcons because the Chargers blow worse games. The Chargers
have a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, they do. Well, I guess you're right. So, moving on.
The Chargers get a break. The Chargers aren't supposed to be any good at all anyway.
Barely, yeah.
They're doing decent. All right, next we got the Seahawks at the Bills.
Ooh, that's a good game. I don't know. The Bills kind of are backsliding a little bit. So, of course, you got to go with, the hottest quarterback in the league. I'm going to have to go with Russ and the Seahawks.
I am also going with the Seahawks because I think the Bills. I mean, they're a good 6-2, but they're not like scary.
Yeah, no, I think they were scarier last year than they are this year. But they're still going to win that division. They're just kind of just falling off the wagon a little bit the past couple of weeks. But I think they're still a good team.
Ever since they lost to us, they haven't been the same.
Yeah.
Ever since they played the COVID Titans.
They're the Joe Exotic. We are never going to financially recover from this.
Oh, jeez. I saw a meme, and it was Joe Exotic was America, and it showed that $27 trillion in debt. It's like, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
I saw one. It was like, guess who you can blame for all the votes not being counted?
Oh, my.
That bitch Carol Baskin.
That bitch Carol Baskin. Alright, next game. This is going to make me happy because they're going to lose and I'll shut up their fans for a little bit. The Ravens at the Colts.
Ooh. Damn.
I'm going Baltimore.
You're going I was going to go Baltimore, but I don't know, man. The Colts are just... It's literally flip a coin. Are they going to be good or are they going to be bad? But I'm gonna definitely pick Baltimore. But I know that you're talking about like the Facebook group that you're a part of where the Colts fans are just like... just jizzing all over the freaking, motherboards and stuff like that. So
yeah, anytime the Titans lose, they just lose their mind. They just go nuts.
So Colts fans celebrate when y'all lose.
Yes.
Try 31 other teams.
Don't worry. And then the Jag fans always give the Colts shit because the Jags' one win came against the Colts.
Yeah. Well, that's true. There's that week 1 victory where Minshew looked like that he was going to be the fire starter, and then now he's out with like a thumb injury this week. So
he's got he's been playing with with multiple fractures in his thumb the past month.
God bless.
And nobody on the Jags knew about it.
Wow. Minshew did. He just didn't want to say anything.
Well, that's true. But no, I got Baltimore.
Yeah, me too.
Now we got the Panthers at Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs. It's crazy, though, because according to Yahoo, the pick'em on Yahoo, like the Panthers have like 0.16% of the nation picking them.
Poor Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers are taking a fucking beating it with that pick. Cowboys aren't doing that much better. They're at like 3% of people picking the Cowboys. But anyway.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. I think
spoiler alert.
I think 4% are picking the. Let's see. I pulled it up real quick. So 10% picked the Bears over the Titans. 90% picked the Titans.
Well,
and then,
yeah.
As for 0.72% picked the Panthers. 99.2% picked the Chiefs.
That's got to be the worst one I think I've ever seen.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's not so good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next one. Let's see here. Where was I? I'm starting to get tired. Lions at Vikings.
Jesus Christ.
Like who knows? You never know what you're gonna get from Minnesota.
Yeah, well, after last week, I think I'm actually gonna go with the Vikings. But I wouldn't be surprised if Stafford just turned it on for a divisional game. But I'm gonna go Vikings.
Stafford's out.
Oh, is he?
He has COVID.
Oh God, is it real this time? Because the last time he had a false positive.
Let me see. I think this was real.
Because during preseason, or what you could call preseason, I guess the off season, he tested positive. Him and his wife, and then it turned out that the NFL fucked up, and it was a false positive.
No, yeah, it says Detroit Lions place QB Matt Stafford on reserve COVID-19 list.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely Minnesota, because I don't know who the hell their backup is.
No. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So next one, we have the nominee for the shit show of the week.
Nominated?
And it comes from your division, with a combined record of 3-12, the New York Football Giants at the Washington Football Team.
Oh my God.
What's sad is Washington wins this and Philly loses. They're in first place again.
That's why I'm gonna pick the artist formerly known as the Redskins to win this game.
I swear, your division winner is gonna have 6 games.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and honestly, we'll talk about your team in a minute, but I'm gonna pick the Giants here.
Oh, nice.
Just because, I mean, why not? They both suck. Giants can win.
Yeah, they could, but I don't know, man. That front, defensive line for the Washington football team is scary. I think Daniel Jones is going to panic a lot. But
you know what? You sold me. I picked Washington.
Oh, there you go. Look at that, a flip.
I forgot. Washington does have a really good front seven.
Yeah, especially
led by that pick at Ohio State, Chase Young.
Chase Young, their first round pick.
That's a grown man right there.
That's a good investment.
Oh yeah. And now here's the real shit show of the week, coming from my division. With a combined record of 1-12.
Oh,
so a little bit. Or 2-12. My bad. So one less win than the
runner-up
matchup. We have the Texans at the Jaguars.
Jesus Christ! Do I have to pick again? I guess the Texans. I don't know.
I would say Houston, just because since Minshew isn't playing anyway.
Yeah, and that's their rookie quarterback that they have coming in for Minshew. But I don't know, Chris. You're asking me, do I want a black eye or do I want a bruised ass? I don't know.
You take the bruised ass to pick Houston.
I don't know, man. You gotta freaking sit down, man. I don't know. It's whatever, but
it'll be fun.
I'll be fine.
Who do you got?
Oh, Houston. I guess I got Houston.
Yeah, that's a shit game.
I mean, they paid him all that money for a reason. Let's see if he can produce.
I mean, after this week, if Houston wins, their only 2 wins will be against the Jags. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, your division is ass, and my division is double ass. So
I was like, my division has ass teams. Your entire division
is ass.
Yours is the worst division I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, the NFC least. Yeah, for sure.
I never, because I think it was when I was watching the Sunday Night Football game last week. It was the first time, or either ever or in a long time, where the division leader had less than 3 wins through 7 weeks.
Yeah, I think I saw that too. I think I saw that
I'm
same
like,
stat.
nice.
I think they said it on.
On air.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, during the game.
Yep.
So.
I'm like, that's just awful.
I don't know. It was funny though because we watched it. Jocelyn and we watched it, and she fell asleep during it. And we were ahead when she fell asleep at halftime. And then she woke up the next morning and she was all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like, "Did we win?" I said, "Fuck no, we didn't win."
Y'all were only up by 2 at halftime. It was like 9-7.
I know, but I was like, honestly, if we just keep running the ball, we could die with the score. We can win with the score right now. If we continue to run the ball, and we tried.
Y'all let Winslow 3 interceptions and still beat y'all by like 15.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, y'all. Let's see. What I was going to say when we got to the Cowboys is I want to take a peek into the future with you, Colin.
Okay.
We're going to go through the remaining schedule and see if they win another game. Okay, so you have the Steelers.
Loss.
You have the Vikings in Minnesota.
Loss.
You have Washington again in Dallas.
I'm going to go ahead and call that a W.
You think so?
Nah.
Okay. I mean, that's at that point, that's a toss-up because y'all both suck.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we don't know exactly what Garrett Gilbert has to offer, but, I mean, if it's an inkling of what DiNucci had, then okay, cool. We'll probably win a couple more games. But anyway, keep going.
All right, so we're at 1 win. Then you get the Ravens.
No.
Then you have the Bengals. No, in Cincinnati. Then you got the Niners.
Yeah. No. All right, we might beat them without what's his nuts. So.
Maybe. I still say 1 win.
Yeah.
Then you have the Eagles again.
Maybe a win. I don't know. We looked pretty good there for a minute, but anyway.
And then you go to New York for the Giants.
We should beat the Giants, but
you should beat the Redskins, and you lost by 20.
Again, I don't want to talk about it. So okay, like 3 more wins? So
at your highest. I mean, that's assuming. That's a maybe.
Yeah. All right.
I was talking to Ashley and my dad about it, and they're like, "I don't think we're going to win another game."
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, and then we get like a number 3 pick. But all right, anyway, let's keep this moving along. We gotta get going. So.
Well, fine. I'm trying to talk to you.
I know, and I appreciate it.
Well, speaking of it, let's see. Let me go back to where we were. All right, we got the Raiders at the Chargers.
Give me the Raiders.
I also take the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders for sure.
All right, and then we have, speaking of the Cowboys, Steelers at Cowboys.
Oh, God. I would be surprised if they counted this game as 2 fucking losses for us. Let's go ahead and go with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think you got Dallas, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, captain goes down with the ship, but the ship's already sunk, so I'm good. I'm good.
Fair enough. All right, Dolphins at Cardinals.
You know what? I'm going to take Miami. I'm going to take Tua.
Interesting. I'm going to go Arizona.
Arizona.
And now, here we go. We got, this is a good Sunday night game. We got the Saints and the Buccaneers.
We might not have Breezy. He might have a shoulder issue, but they said that it's nothing to worry about. But they told us it's nothing to worry about, so it might be something to worry about. I'm gonna go with the GOAT. I'm gonna go with Brady and the Bucks.
Yeah, I got Brady regardless of what Breeze does.
Yeah.
And then we have, this is also a terrible game. Patriots with a combined record of 2-13.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots at Jets.
I mean, you would think that the Patriots can, eke this one out, but I mean, Cam Newton is already, they already threatened to bench him a couple of times. So I mean, I'm gonna go with the Patriots, but I don't know any indication of what the score is going to be or how efficient they're going to be. So I mean, it's just a lackluster team thus far. So
that's a game they're going to win like 13-10.
I could see that happening. I think somebody projected the Jets only score 11 points, so that's like 3 field goals and a safety.
Yeah.
So I can see that happening.
That's it then.
All right, that's it, guys. You know the drill. Submit your pick down below. We thank you so much for all the listeners that we have, near and far, wherever you are. My heart will go on. What the fuck ever. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember my little piglets. Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the mostest, and
don't get COVID.
Don't get COVID. Which
make
also,
good choices.
especially
In
in the goddamn pick'em.
pick 'em.
Yeah, he said it late. Okay, okay. We'll forgive you on that one. Bye, guys.